diploma called the DD-214 and those on their way. Thank you to all our past and present members of the armed forces. Our next fight of the evening is scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds in the flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He steps into the cage with a record of 2 wins and 3 losses. He stands at 5 feet 6 inches tall and weighing officially at 124.8 pounds, representing House of Champions and Saekson's Muay Thai from North Hollywood, California, Hugo Young Gun Aranda. And his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. He comes to this fight with a record of 1 win and no losses. He stands at 5 feet 6 inches tall and weighing officially at 126.8 pounds. He fights and trains with Boss Rutten's Elite MMA from Winter Haven, Florida, Erick Pierre. Referee in charge of the action, Sean Wells.
3 2-minute rounds in the flyweight division. Hugo Aranda in the blue corner. Erick Pierre in the red corner. It starts here. Both fighters looking very relaxed. Lots of experience already for the young Aranda.
There are those kicks we talked about from Pierre. Oh, and Aranda comes back with an answer.
Again, watch those kicks of Pierre. So little indication they're on their way.
Yeah. He said we're going to see a lot of spinning back kicks from him tonight. Oh, a nice takedown from Aranda, or takedown attempt, which he was able to complete.
And one of the big questions about Pierre tonight was, has he improved his takedown defense? While he did win against T-Soak Froze in his fight back in August, he did have trouble against the takedowns.
Absolutely, and that's definitely something you want to watch out for with Hugo. Looks like he's going to be able to get up, and Hugo is holding on to him, though.
Hugo staying tight. Notice working on that right hand, trying to take away the post from Pierre as we move halfway through the first round.
Coach Trana telling Hugo he has 45 seconds to work for the rest of the fight.
Aranda now in side control. Sorry, in the half guard.
Yes. And Pierre trying to work that defense, grab a leg, get his leg in, perhaps regain guard, perhaps get to his knees and stand up. He's pushing up the fence. It looks like he wants to get up, but Hugo is not letting him.
Lots of control over the top part of the body of Pierre has Aranda.
And Hugo's satisfied with just holding onto him and punching, as opposed to going for a submission.
There you go.
Pierre back to his feet.
10 seconds, Eric. 10 seconds.
Great work from the 26-year-old from Boss Rutten's Elite MMA.
Absolutely. Good defense from him.
Break.
Oh.
A little bit of a late shot there from Pierre. Aranda did not like that. That's the meanest look I have ever seen Hugo give
I
another
have
fighter.
to agree with that. He was not happy walking back to his corner.
This is the 5th time I've seen Hugo Aranda fight this fight. I don't know if I've ever seen it.
No, I've never seen a look like that. That look could have curdled milk.
No, because the chin was up.
Is that a saying?
Sure.
Oh.
It might be. Why not?
If I said it, it's a saying.
So that's that big question we talked about. The evolving takedown defense of Erick Pierre. That was his trouble point against T-Soak Froze in that decision win. And Hugo Aranda, I wonder if he'll go back to that same game plan in the second round.
It seemed to work really well for him. He seemed really comfortable with the takedowns and then just staying there and controlling Pierre on the ground. He wasn't really going for any submissions, but he really didn't need to as far as scoring goes. He was able, I think he was probably able to win that round just with the control and the punching.
Round 2 on its way. Will we see the hands of Hugo Aranda, or will he try to put this into a grappling match? We know Erick Pierre's game plan, get those legs moving.
Absolutely.
Stand a little lower, Eric. Stand a little lower. Move to your right. Move to your right. Circle to your right now.
Aranda with good movement.
Hugo feinting that left. His left hook is a dangerous weapon. He used that to finish Chris Mendoza in his very first fight here that earned him blue chip honors.
Put on the outside, Eric. Circle to your right.
And Pierre is quick.
Pierre controlling distance well. Notice we've seen very little of the straight.
Nice counter strike.
We have the righty against the lefty, so that straight punch is there for both of them all day.
Yeah.
Don't throw one, throw
Hugo
two.
is really doing a good job of coming in with the strike and then getting back out of range from Pierre.
Body kick from Aranda. Pierre now closing distance.
With a Superman punch.
So this was the big question. Pierre closed distance, throw that punch, but then engaging in the clinch match.
Hugo was very comfortable here in the first round, and it was very successful for him. So there's a good reason for him to come back to it. And there he goes with the takedown, again, successfully, up against the cage. Let's see if he goes for submission attempts or if he just is satisfied with control and punches again.
Erick Pierre put himself in a dangerous spot. Hugo Aranda now capitalizing.
Eric's really got to dig into his defense. He almost had a reversal there, but Hugo is doing a great job at maintaining that control. And there he is again in a half-guardy thing that
You know,
he's doing.
I have to think that had Hugo been in this fight maybe a year or 2 years ago with that smaller frame, that push off the cage, that sweep, might have turned Hugo over. I think we're seeing the improved strength of Aranda paying off now.
Absolutely, and he's got a choke. Does he have it sunk in?
Those hands
10
are
seconds.
deep
Can he
in.
finish it? Can he finish it? I think Pierre might be able to withstand the submission because it's only 10 seconds.
Only 10 seconds and also only one hook in.
Yes.
It is
which
hard to
makes a big
create that
difference.
torque.
He did not have him flattened out. Pierre's hips were still in the air. He was able to defend. But I think you're right regarding Hugo's body. He has, guys don't stop growing until they're 24. So he's still got a lot of growing into his body to do. And we've seen that happen over the course of him fighting for us. And you're right, he is maturing.
And that was a big physical maturity moment, also some mental maturity as well.
Absolutely.
But a big physical maturity moment because Erick Pierre is a lot older, 6 years is older, and again, if this was a year back, I think Pierre would have been able to muscle his way out of it.
That makes a big difference. Pierre's doing a great job of keeping his cool, but I think that he is losing the exchanges on the ground. I think it's pretty evenly matched with the striking. Hugo's coming in with the punches. Pierre's doing a good job keeping his distance with his kicks like he likes to do. However, on the ground, Aranda is winning.
Can Pierre keep this on the outside, utilize those kicks, those strong combinations? Or will Hugo Aranda dictate the action in the third and final round? Painting to the midsection is Pierre. Hugo calling out there, looking at distance. Stiff jab from Pierre.
Go, right now, go. Just do it. Go, yeah, go.
Sit down. Pierre's corner, calling for him to just go and go.
Go.
Spinning back kicks, really expecting him.
Landed hard on the body, but landed on the
Here comes that
opposite side
takedown.
to the liver.
Oh, and Pierre was able to defend it right into a guillotine attempt.
A little bit of a fence grab there from Pierre.
There's only a 1 inch height difference between these two, with Aranda being a little bit taller. But there goes Pierre jumping the guard, which is exactly what you want to do when you have the guillotine standing. Pulling him down is a much better place to finish the submission.
Aranda looking calm, despite
And
being
Pierre
deep in his
able
guillotine.
to get full guard. And he's trying to bring it up higher, which will make the choke tighter.
He lost the choke now.
He did. And here goes Hugo with his hips hipping into Pierre and squishing him against the cage where he's going to rain down punches.
Pierre might be looking for a triangle, trying to possibly search that left foot through the shoulder.
Yeah.
Pepper one hand, 2 times. Pepper one hand, 2 times.
There he goes. Gets those hips out so he can try and grab something. But Hugo's doing a really good job keeping his face, framing up, basing up, and just punching Pierre.
And landing a big right hand there.
There you go, now push. Grab his leg. 15 seconds.
Is that a little bit of showboating from Hugo?
Take it almost look at the camera, give it a little thumbs up.
Careful not
And
to
now
give up that
passing the
second.
side control.
Break.
And Hugo pushes off of Pierre to get up. I think that late punch from the first round
Yeah, that was not a happy Hugo.
still puts Hugo.
But I think he is happy now.
I think Hugo might be getting a little admonishment. the referees now. These are young fighters, they're amateurs.
He's a young guy. There's a lot of testosterone in that cage right now.
A lot of emotion.
You're already a winner for stepping in here, dude. No one who can do that. Which one of your friends?
A lot of big-time guys from Saekson
on a show like
and House of Champions in the cage now with Hugo
Absolutely.
Aranda.
There's a lot of alums up in that cage right now. We have
Remington Thorne, former UofMMA champion, Darian DC Chapman in there with Hugo Aranda.
on his phone, not paying attention to
Yeah,
it.
DC getting a shout out.
Hello, DC.
Not paying
Can we get
attention
some-
whatsoever.
Can we get some love over here, DC?
On the other side there, Erick Pierre, very tough bout for him. You know, one thing we know is that there's nothing lacking in the striking game of Erick Pierre.
Absolutely
He
not.
has the ability. I think that tonight the striking of Erick Pierre was hamstrung a little bit by him realizing that Hugo Aranda could take him down
Yes.
and keep him down.
Yes, I think Hugo was able to implement his will, his game plan, which unfortunately Pierre just didn't have an answer for on the ground. But not to take anything away from his striking, he still came in and did exactly what he said he was going to do with his striking game.
Ryan the Lion Lilly giving some love to his friends from the opposing team.
These guys have been in our cage plenty of times. They all know each other.
A lot of long-time UofMMA veterans here tonight.
We've been around for a while,
It's a
so
big
we've had a
community.
lot of fighters come through our cages. There's a lot of love.
Our judges are tallying the scores, making sure the points all line up as we wait to hear this official decision. You got to imagine just from the body language that Erick Pierre believes he's lost, Hugo Aranda believes that he's won.
I would agree with that assessment.
But Erick Pierre is young. He's in a great gym, of course, with the fantastic and amazing
Yes.
boss Rutten as one of his coaches.
Absolutely. That's why it's amateur. You come in, you learn. As they say in grappling, you either win or you learn.
You win or you learn. Tonight we'll find out who did what. Let's get the official decision inside the cage with Salvador Ariano.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. After 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges score the fight the same at 30-27 for the winner by unanimous decision. Out of the blue corner, Hugo Young Gun Aranda.
All right, I'm here with your winner, Hugo Aranda. Hugo, how's it feel to get the victory?
Man, I have 3 consecutive losses, so getting the victory feels really good, man. I've been putting in a lot of work, and I wasn't going to put in all that much work and not come and have some fun tonight.
We came in against a very dangerous striker in Erick Pierre. You were able to use your ground game, implement that. At what point did you know that you were going to win this fight?
When I was warming up in the back. Before that, when I was training at the gym, I bust my ass off not to fucking win.
Was there anything about his game plan that surprised you? Did it surprise you how easily you were able to control the ground?
No, I knew I wasn't going to do that. I've been working on my wrestling a lot, I've been working with Georgie, Kyle, Keenan. Those guys are all very big and strong, so yeah.
You look fantastic. Anybody else you want to thank for this win?
Yeah, man, I want to thank Saekson's Muay Thai. I want to thank House of Champions, all my teammates. And thank you for everybody who came out and support. Thank you to Lori and Robert for helping me outside my problems outside the cage.
It was a great performance. We want to give it up for Erick Pierre for coming in here. Fantastic performance. Give it up for Hugo Aranda.
Your winner by unanimous decision, Hugo Aranda.